Hello. And what do I want to talk about today? Well, I don't know. What should we talk about? Our government? Is it too large? Yes. I mean, be honest with you. If our government grows any larger, we're going to have to put every American family that owns a house will have to add a room to their house to help house the government because it's becoming that big. Our government is way too large. Should I talk about our taxes? I don't know. What do you think about our taxes out there? I personally feel if our taxes grow anymore, why even bother getting a paycheck? Just send it straight to the government. Let the government take care of us. Let the government have food stores. We go out there and we say, okay, we got a family of 3. We want this, this, this. They pay our rent. They pay everything. Heck, they can buy everybody a house in this country then. I say, yep, let's look at foreign policy. Let's really start putting everything overseas. Let's start giving the UN all our gross national product because that's what the government wants to do anyway, so they can doggone give it to the third world nations. And who knows, in time we'll be receiving it because the way our economy is, we're going to be a third world nation. Yes, our government is doing a good job. I mean, heck, look at the taxes they give us. And look at what we get in return for our taxes. We get well, if you're not one of the pals, you're just out of luck, I guess. So you got to support our government so that you can get all the benefits. And then, I mean, you hear the news about Obama, how much money he raised in 1 month? You know, and I'm going to tell you, all those people who send him the money, they've taken it from charities. They've taken it from their home. A lot of them aren't going to be able to pay their bills. They don't care. They never did in the first place. So, what do you want to talk about? As I can figure on the news, the election is over. Obama won. McCain, from the beginning, was a loser, so we knew he was going to lose. The third party did no better than me. And I have no money. I've asked no one for any money. I haven't raised any money. I have no organization. I don't even have a vice president any longer. So what can I say? Get ready for 2012? Maybe. That sounds like a good idea, but I'm going to have to get an organization behind me. I got an idea or something in works. I set feelers out, and I know that nobody is happy with our government, and it's not going to change. It's going to remain the same. If not, it's going to get a lot worse. Yep. Oh, that's something you really want. You people out there really want our government to get more world power. You know, I don't give a doggone about the capital of Bucharest. I don't care where the capital of China is. I don't even care about the capital of Tokyo, France, England, all that. I don't even care if I know them, because I do, but that's beside the point. I can name a bunch of other countries in the world. I have been in almost every capital in the world. So, no. Leadership ability, well, I was a very successful chief in the Navy. One of the main purposes of the chief is to make a leader out of the junior officers. That's right. You talk to any admiral in the Navy and he'll tell you he's an admiral because when he was a junior officer, he had an outstanding chief who taught him what leadership was and how to be a leader. And that is one thing I can tell you for sure. I know what leadership is and how to be a leader. But that's irrelevant right now, too. Truth of the matter is, our country needs to realize we need to get back to our country, our basic understanding. Do you know that I was looking at the third party, the Libertarian Party, what they stand for, and I listened to PBS to their candidate. Talk about two opposites. I cannot believe that the third party would support a person who would say the things he does and is so out of touch with the reality of the people. But, you know, it's like that aide that McCain had when he said, "Oh, the American people are nothing but whiners. Nothing's wrong with the economy." And a month later, look what happened. And I mean, that's all he reminded me of. He was on PBS. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I want you all to support me right up to the end. And when it comes election day, when you go into that election booth, some of you will have to demand the write-in. And because things are now pretty much set, I didn't even know if those states that I've been working on setting up write-in programs that don't have it will have it so I can be a write-in. If I do win by chance, I will have to select my vice president in accordance with the Constitution, which means that I will have to select the number 2 man because I don't have a vice president. Just to let you all know where it all goes. They have said in further amendments where the president and vice president will run together, but they never really said the Constitution, the Constitution does not apply any longer. So it does apply when the situation is not met. My electoral delegates will be selected by the states that I win after the election. This is a notification for the states as well as all the people. And in the states that I win, my electoral delegates will be selected, and those individuals will get an opportunity to participate in something that they don't normally get a chance to. And that's the way I want it because I believe in the American people, and that is important. It's important that the American people see and know how the president is actually really selected. So I know states, you said that I'm supposed to have them prior to, but understand, I think that your people, your citizens in your states are so important that they need to know how a president is selected and that they will have an opportunity. So the people in your states, if I win, some will be selected. And they will go to the your state capital, and they will actually vote for the president. The people in this country are extremely intelligent. The people in this country are Americans. And I feel that each and every individual in each and every state should actually know how their state participates in the national presidential election. It is actually the states that elect the president. The people tell the states how to elect the president. So my electoral delegates in states I win, if I win any states, will be selected after the election, and it will be individuals from the state. So that individuals can say, hey, I was, and this is what, and this is how it works. They may be college students, they may be teachers. Matter of fact, probably I would love more teachers than anything else because then they could teach. Teachers who teach social studies, teachers who teach the Constitution, that would be wonderful. Just think about that in the States. If we had teachers in high school that taught the Constitution and got to participate as an electoral delegate, they would not only be able to teach it, they would be able to tell of their own experience and show how the Constitution does work. That is just a few of the things I want you to know. My vice president will be in accordance with the Constitution. Of course, if they decline, next one, on and on. So I just want you to know that. I guess if I do win, since somebody is copying me and he's really ahead, it will be interesting. I don't know what's going to happen. Okay? But you all have a nice day and understand my vice president will be according to the Constitution, and my electoral delegates will be picked from each individual state after the election on individuals from that state. Because to me, you, the individual in that state, matters more than anything else. Oh, getting back to the things about the world and everything, cities, capitals of the world, just want you to know that I would rather know what city in the United States has the highest unemployment rate than any city or any country overseas. To me, that would matter a lot more. What city in the United States has the highest unemployment rate? And what can we do to turn it around? Thank you. Have a nice day. This is JD. And remember, I am still a write-in. And if you care about yourself and your fellow Americans and you want to turn things around, you're going to have to write me in each and every state. Thank you. Have a nice day. This is JD.